Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Diana Loves Colors, and thank you very much for coming to see this video today. I think this is going to be the last video uh, of my postcard challenge going on, and I just want to thank everybody for being a part of my birthday postcard challenge. I never thought there would be such a great response to this challenge, and it was so fun to learn about uh, you and about your state where you live. And I also want to thank everybody who sent me such wonderful birthday gifts. And that was not a requirement, but I know how you guys are, and I love and appreciate that. Um, all of you who were watching the videos and uh, liking them and sharing my challenge with other channels. It just helped my channel so much by doing this challenge, and made me just get even a more of a sense of the unity that we have in our crafting community. Even though we're in different parts of the United States, we share the love of crafting and our love of our United States. Everyone loves their state and where they live, and also to thank our international friends that sent entries from Canada, Australia, and even India. I thought that was so cool. So thank you. And now I surpassed the 50 entries with this, making 51 entries with this one here. And even though my subscriber count is just shy away from the 1350, I just need, I think, maybe 5 subscribers more. But I am going to go ahead and add that fourth prize. Uh, and so now I want to show you what entry 51 looks like. It's from my friend Enos, and she wrapped it all up in this beautiful birthday paper. Thank you, Enos. I love that. And here is the front. So I'm going to go ahead and unwrap this. And Enos is from Michigan, so that is great. We have another entry from Michigan, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think we're in, and look at this cool box that Enos must have reused from Gina K Designs. This is a cool box. I would have saved this too. She's got a card right on top here, and her here is her package inside here. That is so cute. All right, let's see what Enos's card says. A sticker on here says, "Is it hot in here, or is it just your cake?" Uh-huh, very funny, Enos. Because it has so many candles on it, right? That's funny. That's a funny sticker. Oh, look at the mermaid. Happy birthday card she made me. That is so cute. I love these stickers that you used here, and this pretty mermaid scale paper. Very good. And she left it blank so I can reuse it. And actually, oh, this card was actually created by Alma Tyser. And I'll link Alma's channel in the description box too. So Enos had held a challenge where she asked everyone to make her cards, and she's been using all of them. Well, this is pretty tissue paper here. Look at all the cupcakes. Oh, it's got scalloped edges. That is cool. Gotta try to save some of that. Oh, look at the t-shirt. Let's look at this. Unsalted and shark-free. Great Lakes, Michigan. Oh, this is so cute. I love it, Enos. Thank you very much. Wow, this is a medium. It's really big. I could wear this to the beach like as a dress. That is so cute. I think that's what I'll do. Maybe it is a dress, actually. Let me hold it up to myself. Well, it's pretty long, I can tell you. And I'm a very short person. Thank you, Enos. That's awesome. I love that. All right. Let me get our tissue paper under control here. And let's see what Enos sent. Oh, she made a little photo book. Huh. My gold thread is coming undone back here. All right, so she's got a lot of photos in here, and each one is in order. So, let me see. So I think that this will be her postcard. So this is called the Sue Locks. So this is how they let water in and out of these big lakes, is with this lock system here. Pretty cool. And let's see. This next picture. Oh, I'm going to keep banging my head on this camera. The windmill in Holland, Michigan for the Tulip Festival. And there's Enos. Oh, that must be beautiful to see, Enos. That's really cool. So here we have a rainbow over Lake Huron. Isn't that beautiful? See that, guys? You know what? I should just take this out so I can read it instead of flipping back and forth here. Alright. Where are we? The rainbow. And this next one is Sherpla's Ferry to Mackinac Island from St. Ignacy. And look at that boat just powering through that water like that. And you know what? I think I'm going to bring this down. Yeah, there we go. You can see it better. So, yeah, I imagine they have a lot of ferry boats out there with all those lakes. All right. So this is the Mackinac Hotel. Right there. And all these people are just sitting out there, um, going out to eat, it looks like. And this is a horse-drawn carriage on Mackinac Island, and no cars are allowed on the island. That's similar to what we have here in Martha's Vineyard. You can take your car over on another ferry, though. And, okay, this is the Mackinac Hotel. And the next one is a beach at Lake Michigan. And this is another beach at Lake Michigan. Let's see. Here we have the old Mackinac Point Lighthouse at the base of Mackinac Bridge, Lower Peninsula. Isn't that a beautiful lighthouse there? And this one is the Wawatam Lighthouse, St. Ignacy, at the base of the Mackinac Bridge, Upper Peninsula. And they do have more lighthouses on these lakes than we have on our ocean here, and they're all needed. And this is the Grand Island East Channel Lighthouse near Picture Rock. Isn't that cool? And this is the fall color change in Munising. Shoot, I wasn't looking through the camera. I hope I didn't mess up any of these pictures and you could still see them. So here is various pictures of the Mackinac Bridge. That's cute. I love that. And here's some other pictures at night. You took nice pictures, Eunice. And these are various pictures of pictured rock. Oh, look at that one. I love it. Oh, thank you for all those beautiful pictures. And here is Enos's postcard with all of these Michigan sites on it. And I'm just going to put it down here while I read to you about Enos. She has a card here that says, "My life." That's neat. So these are some of the things. And she says, "Happy birthday. I so wish I could have gotten my entry to your birthday challenge out sooner, but life has been somewhat hectic for me. I know, Eunice, the entire month of September, but here I am getting my entry out to you just under the wire." Yep, and it was postmarked by October 4th, Eunice, and I knew it was on its way anyway, and I would have added you in. So, as you know, she says, "I'm from the great state of Michigan. Michigan is the state of many and fast changing seasons. One minute it's sunny and 80, and the next it's 50 or snowing." It's October 2nd. That's when she's writing this. And my favorite time of year. I love the sunny days and cooler temperatures. I love the beautiful autumn colors and the fresh smell in the air. I live kind of in a rural area, 5 minutes to the east, and it's bustling city, shopping and freeways. 5 minutes to the west, and you are in the country. I'm south of Detroit and north of the Ohio border in southeastern Michigan. Michigan is known as the Great Lakes State and the Wolverine State, and boasts five very large bodies of water surrounding its upper and lower peninsulas. Those lakes are Superior, Michigan, Huron, Erie, and Ontario. She says, "Well, Lake Ontario doesn't actually surround Michigan, but it is considered one of the five Great Lakes." Yes. I visited all but Lake Ontario and have traveled around much of the state over my lifetime. Of the 20 sites shown on the postcard, I've been to all of them except five. Now, that's quite a bit. She says, "The state animal is the white-tailed deer. The state bird is the American blossom. The state flower is apple blossom, and the state capital is Lansing, and the largest city is Detroit." This info came from the internet. Michigan is the only state that's split into two big pieces: the Upper Peninsula in the north and the Lower Peninsula, known as the Mitten, in the south. They're connected by the 5 mile Mackinac Bridge. The Upper Peninsula is forested with low hills. It includes the state's highest point, Mount Arvon, and that's a relatively short 1,979 feet. And then the lower peninsula is flat with some hills in the north and thousands of miles of shoreline. Wow. Over 40% of the state is covered in water. That's more than any other state. Michigan even has islands, including Isle Royale, a national park in the middle of Lake Superior. Wow, that's kind of hard to get to. Here are a few interesting facts about Michigan. It has the longest freshwater coastline in the U.S. and touches four of the five Great Lakes. It's home to the only floating post office in the world and has no cars on Mackinac Island, known as Motor City and Car Capital for its deep ties to the automobile industry. The Great Lakes state, Michigan is the only state that borders four or five of the Great Lakes and boasts the longest freshwater coastline in the entire country. Wow. And then it talks about the floating post office, which I think is really neat. Uh, it's the only world's, it's the home to the world's only working floating post office. Um, the J.W. Westcott II, which operates on the Detroit River and delivers mails to the ships. And cars are not allowed on Mackinac Island. This picturesque island destination is famous for its historic charm and the natural beauty that prohibits the use of automobiles, making horse-drawn carriages and bikes the main modes of transportation. And it's also known for the Motown music and the Motor City. She says, well, I could say so much more about this beautiful state, but I've included more info that you'll probably ever wanted to know. That's fine, Enos. I love it. Anyway, thanks for hosting such a wonderful challenge. It's been so fun hearing where so many friends live and about their cities, states, and special points of interest. Just a wonderful idea. Thank you. Have a beautiful day, and I hope your birthday was the best ever. God bless you and love you, Diana. And she says, I couldn't find a beautiful postcard in my area, but I found this one at Detroit Metro Airport as I was leaving for California. Also, the album has just a few pictures of some of the places I've been to. I wrote on the back of each one to say where and what it is. And I hope you enjoy the t-shirt. Oh, I sure will, Enos. It's beautiful. So thank you so much. I don't know if this is the last time I'll be saying this, but let's get you into the book. And here comes the book. And I'm going to try not to bang my head on the camera this time. Come here, Sharpie. So, you are entry number 52, Enos. Let me bring this back up. Alright, there we go. Paper crafting with Enos. And I know she did a VR for me. Thank you, Enos, so much for doing that. So I think you may not see any more videos after this except the video where I am going to draw the winners. But let's get Enos's postcard in. that was meant to be that you found this at the airport on your way out, Enos. I'm glad you did. And I will fold up this information and put it back in here. Thank you for all the wonderful pictures of uh, all those places in Michigan, Enos. I appreciate having this. Maybe Paul's gonna come deer hunting out there now that I know it's the biggest deer population out there. It's funny because last year he went out to Ohio and tried his luck out there. It didn't really work out, but that's a different story for a different time. All right. Thanks again so much, guys, for watching all the videos and being part of this challenge. I really appreciate it. It made it so worthwhile that I did it because I was really banging around in my head for a long time to do this. And then things got a little crazy, but then we went ahead with it anyway. And thank you, everyone. And I'll see you next time with something new.